How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Leaf. In today's video, I'm going to do some more designing in my town, but I also wanted to talk about some of my, sort of inspirations, I guess, for just when I started doing Animal Crossing videos in general, and just people who I came across in my younger years. So, gotta figure out where I want to do anything today first, and then I will kind of get into things. Alright, so this area I'm going to leave as is for now. I gotta get that turned into a house one of these days. I think it's only 10,000 bells, which I have, so I can do that. Because I obtained that legitimately, of course. I think today... Is Beautiful Town not on? I don't think I turned it on. Well, let me go fix that quick. Alright, but to start off, one of the first Animal Crossing YouTubers that I ever watched, and this was way back in the day, like, let me take a look at some of these older videos of his. So probably around 2012 is one of the oldest videos I can find. So that would have been when I first ended up watching some of those videos. And here are all the public work projects. They weren't here the other day. I came across his videos, and I saw that he had that whole pet tarantula thing, and I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Okay, so that is an effect. Why is there a dead flower? I don't know, but his name is AJPcrosser. Did I say AnimalForest? I meant AJPcrosser. And if I didn't say Animal Forest, then you know who I'm going to talk about after this. AJPcrosser, I came across his tarantula videos back in the day, like how he had that pet tarantula and he made it talk and stuff, and just had the cutouts of it. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I always wanted to do some sort of YouTube videos, but at the time, when I was a little 12-year-old, I had no clue how to do any of that, so alas, it never came to be, and I never really did a whole lot with City Folk, but he was definitely an inspiration for just kind of doing interesting things for the videos. Like, I liked how he did the cutouts, and I think he did some roto brushing, or maybe he just used a green background to do some of the stuff. And I think he might have had some mods as well, just looking at some of his older stuff. But he was a big ol' inspiration, and I see that he doesn't do videos anymore. I mostly saw his City Folk videos, so hopefully someday he comes back, because a lot of his stuff was really entertaining. I didn't really watch a whole lot of his New Leaf stuff, or not New Leaf, New Horizons stuff, but one of these days I want to get around to it. What do I want to put in this area? Well, first off, let me just get rid of these. Oh, whoops, gotta... Shoot, what button is that? Gotta figure out what button it was. That's the difficult thing. If I walk and talk, it gets a little confusing. But I will put the trees back at some point. But for now, I don't know if I can plant public work projects. I mean, there are IDs for them, but I don't know how exactly they would work. Because I know with one of the save editors, you can place them down, but there might be a way to do it on the actual 3DS itself with the plugin, but as far as I can see, and I'm not looking very hard, I don't see any way to do that. Alright, so why don't I just get some bushes going. Or actually, no, let me get some trees. So if I do this, will an actual egg come out? Oh, I gotta remember which button it is to drop stuff. Okay. Oh! That is not what I meant to turn on. I think this one is. But this is kind of cool, actually. I think, why don't I leave this on for a little bit and just make a little foresty area? Because that is not at all what I meant to do, but it works. Okay. So if I'm going to do some sort of forest area, again, because I kind of have that one back there, or maybe this could just be a whole forest town. Maybe that's what I'll do. And speaking of forests, the next YouTuber that I wanted to talk about is TheAnimalForest. Now, let me take a look at his videos again, just to refresh myself. I came across him, I want to say, I might have come across some of his videos early 2000, probably 13 or so. No, I think earlier than that I saw some of his videos. Because I think I might have actually seen him before AJPcrosser, but I'm not certain. Because some of his videos do seem a bit more familiar. Just looking at him again. But he would just upload all sorts of things related to city folk, like getting his golden watering can, certain holidays, flea markets. He did a showcase of Gracie, April Fool's Day, just all that sort of stuff. And it was, from what I remember when I first saw it, it always got me hyped up in the mood to play City Folk again. Like, not religiously playing it, but just, you know, getting back into it if I came across one of his videos. I don't think I can do anything with that flower there. Pick it up. There we go. Unfortunately, he seems to have disappeared back in, what, 2013, 2012 or so, I think. And since then, there's been no videos from him, but I gotta say, for being an earlier Animal Crossing YouTuber, the subscriber count he has, it seems a little low. Like, he's got quite a few views on his videos, but I just don't think he ever got the recognition he deserved. He did upload simple stuff, you could say, but at the same time, and I'll put links for all these people in the descriptions, because he did more than Animal Crossing stuff. It looks like he did some Super Mario Galaxy stuff as well. But his Animal Crossing stuff, it was just interesting to see, because at the time, like, let me check the timestamp, or date stamp on one of these videos he has. 2012, so 2012 is his latest video, but he also had stuff, it looks like, from 2011 as well, so not super early, close to the City Folk era, but still close enough. And he just disappeared. One of my favorite things about this guy is he would, so there's like sort of a story that goes on in City Folk that requires like certain aspects of the game to be met. Like, I think you might need a perfect town for one of them. You might need a certain perfect golden tool or something. I don't know how exactly it all works, but I think I might have gotten one of the things to... Oh no, am I trapping this villager? Oh, well. Alright. But he would do, and if you go to his channel, there's a video, his latest video is called Animal Crossing City Folk, the episode, part 4 of 10, and these were little story things that you could get, like, background details about certain characters in. And unfortunately, he never finished it, which is what part of me wants to do that someday, so maybe one of these days when I get back into City Folk, I'll try and kind of finish off what he started, because it's a lot of interesting information that I don't think typically a lot of players know about, unless you Google the certain events that you'd have to go through to actually learn about some of this stuff. But, and I know I'm planting a lot of trees, we'll get back to this at some other point. I just want to make a little forest, and we'll fix this up later, don't worry. But the story, I never knew about, like, some of the background details of these certain characters until I saw his videos, and then I googled it, and someone actually did make like a whole list of requirements and how you unlock everything, and it's really cool because typically I don't think a lot of players would know about some of this stuff, and TheAnimalForest uploaded like I think at least 4 parts, just going through what he called the episode. Just detailing all these events about certain characters. I believe it consists. That's right. Okay, let me turn this off for a second. So we'll fix this up as soon as this guy stops talking. No way. Yeah, I don't want to pick you up. Alright, we'll pick him up. If you ever just want to see like specific city folk videos, I would highly recommend just checking out some of his. Again, there's not a lot of them, but the ones that he did do, and oh my gosh, is my 3DS lagging? Wow, I've never seen this before. New leaf lagging, that's a new one. But if you ever want to see any sort of interesting city folk stuff, I would highly recommend checking out the few videos that he has done on it, because I found them interesting, a little bit informative, and creative as well. Because I do like, he has that little intro. I think it's the GameCube sound effect, one of the GameCube sound effects. And he uses that for his intro, and I do like his profile picture as well, because I think he's taken that from the GameCube game. But it's sad he hasn't uploaded in a hot minute. But perhaps one day he'll come back, but who knows really. Next YouTuber I wanted to talk about is Great Bit Arcade. Now, he is probably the #1 inspiration I had for making YouTube videos. Just because you'll notice some of my older videos, I would do like movie scenes in Animal Crossing, which I still do like doing every now and then, but kind of, it's a little sus when it comes to copyright stuff, so I just try and pick out things that might not be an issue. But he's done a lot of Animal Crossing videos, specifically videos that just incorporate like TV show theme songs or openings to TV shows in Animal Crossing, and he's really good at it. Like, I'm thinking he might use After Effects or maybe DaVinci Resolve, and from what I can see, it looks like he does roto brushing for a lot of things, maybe some green screen stuff as well, and then cuts out a lot of stuff and puts it back in. Just, he makes all these sorts of layouts and stuff and all these designs. It's just really cool. And then he has done some creative stuff as well, like he did Isabelle Wanders the Backrooms, which I don't know how exactly he did. I'm assuming he did a mod that lets you play as Isabelle and then just walked around as her, but I'm not 100% certain on that one. But a lot of his stuff is really, really cool. He has not uploaded in over a year though, so he might be gone, might not, I don't know. But if you, for some reason, don't know who he is, I would recommend checking him out, because he's done a lot of cool stuff. He's done the Peppa Pig intro, he's done the Rugrats intro, Big City Greens intro, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer. He is done. He does some cartoon stuff as well. He did the Home Alone trailer, Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, and which one was it that I saw first? I want to say it might have been the Super Smash Brothers. No, I think it was Agatha All Along that I saw first of his, because I was watching WandaVision, and I looked up the song and saw that he did that, and I was like, holy crap, this is really cool. And I think one of my first Animal Crossing videos where I like did something based off a TV show was actually the Dancing Zemo, which did not do the greatest, but at the same time that was probably not something I worked very hard on either, so kind of fits the bill. But I would highly recommend checking out Great Bit Arcade as well. And that is pretty much it for the YouTubers that I've watched mainly. I don't watch a whole lot of Animal Crossing stuff, and because there's a lot of clickbait people out there. Like, I don't want to say any names specifically, but a lot of people do clickbait, and I don't like clickbait at all. I think I parodied it, did it like a parody thing for a thumbnail once. I think it was for my Animal Crossing streamer who plays Phasmophobia, and I used like 50 million arrows in that thumbnail just to do like a little clickbait thing. Let me get this tree moved back, and probably this one. Okay, that looks a lot better. But yeah, I don't watch too much Animal Crossing stuff. I will watch Great Bit Arcade stuff when he comes out with stuff, and I cannot speak today. AJPcrosser hasn't done anything in a hot minute, so a little unfortunate there. But I mostly like the storytelling sort of videos. I did see at one point, I want to say it was someone French, probably not though, did some New Leaf storytelling videos, which I think I've done like one of those on my channel. I think it was with the crane machine. I might have done one. I do want to get into some of that, but the green screen in this game, like when you put up green screen background, it's a little iffy trying to cut out stuff, so I might start using some roto brushing, which I did, I think, for the Blue's Clues video way back in the day, but my computer at the time was way too slow to handle it, so I don't think I ever ended up using it again. Okay, gotta make a pathway here now. But if you have any recommendations on any YouTubers that do the storytelling sort of videos, I'd be happy to know. I've always been interested in storytelling in Animal Crossing. Like, if I'd meet someone, well, for example, Steven from Club Tortimer, and who I know in real life now, him and I did a sort of a storytelling thing, which is called Nature's Crossing. You can find some of the videos on my channel. We did that in New Leaf and parts of it in New Horizons, and even a part of it in City Folk. But I feel like Animal Crossing is kind of the ideal role-playing game, you know? Like, you have so many choices, so many costumes you can wear, so much furniture you can play with. It's just really cool all around. And if anyone else does any sort of like role-playing stuff in Animal Crossing, let me know. Or if you know any Animal Crossing role-playing YouTubers, because I always like seeing that sort of thing. But I think that's all I have to talk about for the YouTuber-wise. I just want to clear up some of these trees now, because I don't know how exactly I want this to look for certain, but I just want sort of a general layout going on. Okay, I think this should be good for now. I will likely adjust it at some point. Hold up, let me... can't remember what button is it. BR. Turn that off. Okay, I need to free this dude. There we go. Whose house is this? Dora? That's right, that's the mouse, isn't it? Also, I have a chicken named Dora in real life. Probably should give him some flowers, or her some flowers. What flowers, though, should Dora have? Because she's a white mouse, and I think I've already done some the Jacob's ladders. So, do I still have that turned on? Let me look. Turn that off. It's an auto item dropper. Okay. Oh no, that is not what I meant to do at all. Gotta turn this one back on now. Alright, we're just gonna avoid that cheat for now. Alright, so drop codes. Instant item dropper is the one we want. Set item ID. What flowers do we think Dora should have? Probably some white carnations, maybe. White carnations. Which is gonna be 00BD. And then to drop it, it is... Actually, maybe no, I don't want to use the auto dropper. That'd be scary. I don't typically see carnations used a lot in this game. especially when I went to Dreamtowns. I don't remember seeing them a whole lot, but I think that's because they do take a bit more effort to actually go about getting. Who is this? Frobert, and there's not really any green flowers in this game. Maybe I'll put some pink carnations by his place. 00 BC. Okay, we'll put some more over here. Some right here. And then we'll just fill this area up. Then the issue is, like, where do I cut off the flowers? Like, should I cut them off by this tree? Or should I cut them off up here? Maybe I should put some pink carnations now. 00 BC. And if you guys have any ideas for what you think, why am I doing that again? Red carnations. See, it's hard for me to talk and think at the same time. 00 BB for red carnations. There we go. But if you guys have any ideas on what you want me to do with this town, or what you think I should do, let me know, because I'm open to suggestions, because I don't typically do this sort of thing. There we go. Oh no. Alright. I think I'm going to leave this as is for now. As for this section, what should I put here? What is Isabel's flower, you think? Maybe some violets? Let's do some purple violets. No, actually blue. 00C5. Just because I prefer blue. Might not match necessarily, but that's okay. Because Isabel is a queen, and it's blue violets. So slowly but surely this town is becoming something. I'm gonna have to figure out something for this section here, but I'll do that in another video. I just don't want to make these Animal Crossing ones super long. Let me see. Let's adjust the FOV. Where's that under again? This one? Yep. Okay. I like how this looks for now. Again, not everything is finalized, so if you guys have any ideas on planting certain things or how certain areas should look, let me know. Because I do need to get a lot more fruit trees going on. Perhaps some sort of garden area, but I don't know where I should put that. And oh my gosh. My blue roses. I guess the beautiful town ordinance didn't work fast enough. Too much junk in my inventory. Alright, we'll take care of this, or I'll probably take care of this on my own time after the video. Let me turn this off now. So, one of the next videos, I should probably start working up in this area, and then maybe do something fancy with the secret island. Why do I still have so many weeds? I don't remember how ordinances work for certain, but I thought it went into effect the day after. Maybe it's only the day after that you play again. But that is going to do it for this video. Again, if you guys know any storytelling YouTubers that do Animal Crossing videos, let me know, because I'm always curious to see new people. That is going to do it for this video, so I want to thank you guys all for watching, and hope that you have a good rest of your day.